Oh, that's loud. I always love putting this song on when I start streams. It's so cheery and fun and hip and cool, and it puts me in whimsy. Wow, okay, is everything working? Hello. Oh my gosh, guys, this is the most amount of... I've gained so many followers that just, like, the, like... you know, typically when I stream, it's to, like, me and nobody. And then, when I gain followers, you know, it's gonna be happening during my stream, but... Wow, that post for the South Park thing blew the fuck up. To the point where I'm gaining followers on my Twitch even when I'm not even live. Well, that's something that never happened. That's never happened before. But hello, there's so many people. Pappy Shammy. Am early. You were. I saw you in the chat. I was like, oh, is it 9 o'clock yet? And it was like 8:59. So it's like, I'll give it one more minute. Klexo. Oh, hello. Securing my spot. Your spot is secured. Your spot is secured. I was already making a list yesterday. So I had like about 34 people that I made a list of. The 34 were pretty much like, you know, kind of the big VTubers like Kuro and others that replied, because I was like, come on, I have to put them in. And then a few of the very first like 10 people that replied initially, when I thought that it was only going to be like 10 people that replied, so I gave them a like initially, and I was like, I'm gonna feel like a jackass if I put a like on their comment, their reply, and then didn't actually add them in. So I added them in, and then I like added a few others. But only 34, so the rest of you have got your spots secured. Klexo, Pappy Shammy, Bochi the Rock. I love Bochi the Rock. So you're secured. Yeah, Pappy Shammy, you're secured. What's your guys' favorite episode? What is your guys' favorite episode? Because I've actually not really watched South Park much. I watched like maybe 5 episodes total, and I watched the movie. I did watch the movie. I liked the movie a lot. The movie is pretty fun, but that was a long time ago. I watched that like a decade ago. Yeah, you guys are all safe. You're early. To be fair, I don't think you guys have to worry too much. You know, even though there was a good amount of people that followed me on Twitch the last few days, there's not going to be like 100 people watching me. So I think your spots are completely secure. I anticipate that there'll be like maybe 10, maybe at most 20 people that might chat in here to secure a spot, but that still leaves a good amount of room for others that weren't able to come in. What the fuck? Strawberry Cow VT, thank you.
Strawberry Cow just followed.
I need to change that so there isn't 2 of those, but I like the Scott Pilgrim one, so I'll keep it. I'm so fucking far behind on chat. I want him to spit the worms directly into my throat hole. What the hell does that mean? What? I'm like so far behind. What does that mean? What was that in response to? Oh, shush it out. My fireworms for dinner. That's so many people. Yes, I know. It's so many. Slender Goat, Bucci. It does. I am not used to this many people in chat. I'm such a small VTuber, guys, but I'm growing. I'm growing. That stupid post I thought was gonna get like 2 likes and one reply got over 100,000 views on it. That was not anticipated at all. Megalovania X or X Megalovania X, you are in. If I can find your OG reply on the OG post, then you are in. Oh, Pappy Shabby with you needed to refresh your stream. Yeah, I am live. We're secure with the big names. So the username is weird. It's pronounced CleoXO. CleoXO. Ah, I see. Slender Goat. I'd like to be in South Park too, but it's nice to come support other VTubers. I thank you. You are in as well, Slender Goat. I'm gonna have to write down all the names after the stream. I'll just go through. Strawberry Cow VT, I'd love to be in South Park. You are in South Park with your best friends. You're surrounded by your best friends, Cartman, Kenny, Kyle. Who are the others? I forget. Randy Marsh, your best friend Randy Marsh. Remember when you used to draw Randy Marsh when you were in middle school and you put the posters up all over your room and your mother told you to stop? I remember that. 6'7". I'm so sorry. I'd like to secure. Yes, don't worry, Pappy Shami. You were literally the first one in here. You get a spot. You get a spot. I want to remind too. If you're in here and you've requested a spot in here, then please be sure to have replied to the OG post that I have on Twitter or X. So that way, when I am done with stream and I see your name in chat, and then I go back to my Twitter, I actually can find you. I can find your reply, so I can find your, reference sheet and all that good shit that I desperately need. I was in the OG. Okay, yeah, I'll take the time to find it. Don't worry. I've been doing that for the last few days. Just so long as he did it, that's good enough. As long as you did reply to it, then that's good enough. I know there was so many. I used to draw Cartman on the class board next to Garfield sharing a blunt. Who was the one that drew this Garfield sharing a blunt? That person's a real one. Oh yeah, Pappy Chef. I think I'm the only one who replied to your OG post with that. Alright, well if you don't have the character, just like DM me or something. So long as your name is the same from Twitter, X is the same as Twitch. Oh! TCS didn't say anything there.
Just subscribed.
Okay, TTS did say something there. Pappy Shammy! Wow, you've got a Starfy thing too. I appreciate that. Holy moly. I wish I had more sub emotes. Fuck, that's a thing I need to do. That's something I need to do more of. I'm sorry. I only have the three emotes that are free for everybody. But I swear I will get more done. But I very much appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, but if you don't have the character sheet, just DM me. It just say you're Pappy Shammy, and then I'll know. And then it'll be all Gucci. It'll be all good. Same with you, Bucci. If you didn't reply with the character, literally just DM me or something on X, and then you're Gucci. You just have to tell me that you're Bucci. Is it Bucci? Is that how you say it, Bucci? Whenever I saw your name a few times. I was like, oh, Bochi the Rock. I love Bochi the Rock. I love Bochi. I love Rio. I love Kita. I love. Yeah. I appreciate it. It's okay. I just wanted to support you. Thank you. And I will DM you. I actually had some other questions, so I'll DM you now. You can respond whenever you can. Yes. Yes, like Bochi the Rock. Pappy, you a VIP now. Yeah, Pappy has the first. I only had one sub before this. That lasted for the month, and then it was done after that. Oh yeah, so I guess let's just explain this like South Park thing a little bit more and what the whole like idea was, because I made that like little promo vid like in like 5 minutes. I made that so quickly because I was running late. I had a college class I had to get to, and the bus was coming in like 5 minutes. I was like, oh fuck, I want to just get this done as quickly as possible so then I can just throw it up, and then by the end of my class today I can come back home and just see like the few replies and then be all good. And then I got home and there were like already like 50 replies, and then when I woke up the next day it was just like fucking 100. But yeah, so I don't know if I specified as much as I could have in the video, but what the plan is for this South Park video that I am creating here is I'm going to take all of your VTubers. Initially I said VTuber streamers and stuff like that because I thought I was not going to get that many, but this seems to be just a VTuber thing now. It's just going to be VTubers, it seems. So I'm going to take all your VTubers, right? And I'm going to go and pretty much just create little South Parkified versions of you. So mostly I think I'm gonna stick to like the you know, the small characters. So you know, the sort of, you know, Kenny, Stan, whatever, the Kyle sort of stature. Not as many of the adults, but I'll do some of the adults, like the one you saw in the promo with Connor, Sea-Dog VA. But then once I do that, what I'm going to do is going to find voice clips of the people that are in it. I'll probably either ask for voice clips, or I'll just probably go to your Twitch or YouTube or whatever in your bio, if you have one, and then find a voice clip of you saying something, and then animate your South Park character doing that voice clip. Then, once that is all done, and all like the walking animations are done, I take all of your shit and I throw it into a Unity, and then I make like basically a like 2D map with all the characters in it, and I'll basically just have them all like sort of walking along, like walking just around the area and in random directions or whatnot, and they're just walking around the area, and then you should be able to hover over them. It'll highlight the character you're about to click on, then you click on him or her, and then it does the animation with the voice line, and then it'll give you like a little like link and say who it was, and that's basically it. And then of course I'll make like a fucking like behind the scenes video about the whole thing, and I'll make a video portion that's just all the animations, so you don't have to even play the damn game. It's kind of a lot. It's a lot of fucking work. I thought I thought I was only gonna do 50 of them, because I really did. I genuinely listen. You keep look at my other posts. I don't get that much engagement on them. I did not expect to get that much engagement on that shit. I'm glad I did. It worked out swimmingly to get that many fucking interactions on a promo post. Not even the finished thing, but oh man, I have my work fucking cut out for me. Holy shit. I did underestimate you guys. Oh my gosh. Uh, why is Twitch so stupid? Let me throw my money away. Twitch is being weird lately. Have you guys seen the thing with the stuff with the fucking lurking and like ad block people? So like if you like are a lurker or you use ad block on Twitch, it just doesn't even count you as a view. So you're like, it could say like your viewers are like 2, but there's actually like 20 people watching or some shit. I don't know. It's weird. Slender Go, thank you. My videos are so dang random, you're gonna have to request a voice. Yeah, I think, see, that's why I made that video, that promo vid way too quickly. I should have specified and be like, also send me voice clips, because now I'm gonna have to like ask people. But that's fine, whatever. Once I'm like done with the entire list and I've like created a good amount of you guys, then I'll start like asking for I'll just DM everyone that's fucking replied and just be like, please send me a voice clip. Like beg, like, what's his name? The little British kid from the Oliver what spell? I don't remember. The guy who goes with the soup bowl and he's like, please sir, can I have your voice clip? And then I get beat. Twitch is being a cunt lately, bro. I know. Oh, I never streamed before, so I wouldn't mind sending. Yeah. So the ones that are like debut and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm just gonna ask you for a voice clip later. And then, of course, if there's anyone that I haven't been able to contact at all, like I just happen to pick that person and I can't contact that person, I'll either just keep them silent or I'll figure something out. Anyways, yeah. So that's basically the idea. That's the idea. So let me see. We're gonna try to do. This is gonna be so fucked. But let me try to do a little bit of a work on this thing. So let me open this shit up and I'll show you the absolute mess that my Toon Boom Harmony scene looks like. If I go here and then I go this, I change the properties to this. There we go. All right, guys, have you ever seen an animation program quite like this before? So this right here is Toon Boom Harmony. It's where I do all my 2D animation work. So you can see here, look at this. Wow, holy fuck. I don't know if I should turn actually, I'll turn the music down just a tiny bit. There we go. All right. Oh, is my Twitch okay? Okay, I think it is. I hope. Wait, is it? Am I offline? No, I think I'm fine. I love Twitch, man. I love Twitch. Yay. There's also so many cool VTubers to follow and support. Yeah, I got so many, like, just like I even got like a bunch of VTubers that followed me from that post. That was really cool. I was like, wow, shit. And then I was like, oh, I want to follow some more of these people. There's lots of cool VTubers out there. But here is a little bit of a look into the process. So here we have, I was gonna say Gargura, that's incorrect. That's Samiko Saba. Sorry. That is Samiko Saba. So we have Samiko Saba here, and what I did was this is what I'm talking about. So this right here, and once again, I made that post so quickly, like last minute. I should have also specified if people wanted to be either this body, or like Connor over here, more like the adult body. So either like the little kid body or like the adult body male or adult body female. I think most people are gonna want to be just like the little kid version, so I'm gonna do the little kid version for most of them. Oh gee, naked. Don't look. But yeah, I'm pretty much just like tracing over this so to get the model for the person, and then adding in all the other details and shit afterwards, and then of course making it making it so that the line art is close to the same color as what is drawn here, so that way it all meshes well. Thank you, Leo, for anime moaning. I vote little kid element, just not naked. Don't worry, no one's gonna be naked unless that somehow is what your VTuber model looks like. Then I guess you will be naked. Yeah, I'm gonna assume most people want to just be the little kid version, so I might just do Wah! Bochi! Wait, it's gonna TTS? TTS?
BOOG just subscribed.
Ah! I love that TTS voice. There's something so special about that TTS voice. It makes me cream. Thank you, Pochi. I so much appreciate it. Wow, 2 subs in 1 stream. Guys, I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. Look at this fucker. That's my expression. Not really. Not really. My expression is more like that. She's like all happy. But yeah, so I'm gonna do probably this little kid version for most people. I think most people are gonna want to be that. They want to look like their favorite South Park character. And then I got this special thing that's gonna help me streamline the ever-living fuck out of this. So as you see down here, if you can see in my bottom left, I have the group. So we have CDog, VA, and Saba. So I can open this up and look at all of the layers in here. We got so many layers. We've got the hair, which is literally only even not even the full hair. It's just the front of the hair. We got the mouth. We got the pupils, eyes, head, right hand, left hand, torso. Just every single thing separated out so that it's easier to animate. And then I've even made it so that when you go to mouth and you go to drawing substitutions, which you can see right above to the right top side of the screen, I have all the different substitutions. So it makes it super easy. I don't have to redraw these over and over again. Once it gets to a part where her mouth is open, it just subs the drawing out to the other one, which is so easy. Oh man. Did you know that South Park is made in 3D? No. No? Did you know that South Park is in your room right now? It's behind you. Look around. So what you're saying is you're a genius, though? Of course. I'm broke, or I'd level you. I'd level up to VIP too. Don't worry. I you know, it's the same sort of fucking thing every streamer says to sound humble, but I is sincere when I say that I just appreciate you even being here. Like I said, I'm still a very small VTuber, very small streamer. So even having this many people and even getting like the 2 subs from the others, super, super sweet. But yeah, so this drawing substitutions is going to be helpful to do the mouths. Then all I do realistically is once I've drawn you, all I have to really do is create a keyframe and then just grab your head and other stuff and move it around. So like I just grab the transform tool and I just move it around. And usually I'll grab like the entire thing like this and I'll move it like this. And then if you have like long hair like Saba here, I'll grab all of this and then just grab that as well. And then bada bing, bada boom. And that's all I gotta do. And I can take this little like pinpoint here and usually I'll, there's a way to do it, but I won't do it right now. I just move it up like this, and that way I can just rotate the head around, and it's as simple as that. That's why I went with South Park instead of like I'm gonna animate 100 VTubers into fucking anime or something. That would take literally like a decade to do. So this will be a lot easier, and even then this is gonna take me a while because once I get to the part where I actually have to animate your individual voice clips, that's gonna take a bit. I'm gonna try my best too to also like this walking animation, just take the motions of this and just copy paste it onto everyone. What is animation actually gonna be about? Okay, so it's not even like, it's basically just like it's more so the game, right? It's more so the interactable game. The animation itself is just mostly just seeing all the different VTubers and seeing them like talk. It's nothing like cohesive. It's really more so the game, which is like an interactable little arena where you get to see. Yes, I'm gonna try to make a little game of this in Unity. It's nothing crazy. All it is that it's just like a big arena with all the different VTubers, and they're all just walking around randomly. I'll put some code in or something that makes it so they're walking around the arena randomly, and then all you have to do is just hover over the single person. It'll give like a little highlight on them, and then you click on them, and it gives your little voice line, and shows like your X, your Twitch, your YouTube, whichever the fuck, and then you're good. We can fight each other. Yeah. In the game, you'll be able to kill each other, fuck each other, stab each other. Yeah, all of that. You'll be able to get married. You'll be able to have children, start a business, grow old with your loved one. All of this will be possible. I'll finish this game in a month. No, there's not gonna be too much more. It's just Just basically just being able to click on the thing. I'm not even a coder, to be fair. I'm gonna have to use the disgusting AI to probably help me code. That and YouTube tutorials a shit ton to figure out how to code the damn thing. Braid gaming. Yeah, exactly. You guys would be able to braid. That's the... Every time I hear the word, I just am reminded of that, what's it called? What's his name? That YouTuber, Saberspark? That was his name. That horrible like YouTube short he put out however long ago when he was talking about that McDonald's ad. And it was something like, oh, I'd love some McDonald's with a side of breeding. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? He says it in such a way that's so nasty. It's like, oh. It's kind of funny though. Numbers shouldn't define us though. You're an amazing VTuber, period. No, you're wrong. Numbers do define me. Guys, if I have like 1 viewer, it means I'm worthless. And if I have 10, it means I'm awesome. When I hear breed, I remember those industrial machines and the edits with different... What? I don't know what that is. Are you doing a YouTube video on it in a game? Or just... I'm gonna do like fucking basically everything. I'm gonna make like a behind the scenes video where it's like showcasing the streams that I'm making and then like voicing along about what happened and who I picked and how I went through the process. So behind the scenes video, I'll do the game, and then I don't know if I'll like do much of one where it's just the animations itself as a video, but we'll see. So here, you guys want to see, let me see if I could show you what the list is so far of who I have in here. Let me try to show you without accidentally showing all my porn that I have open on my second monitor. Okay, should be this one. Yippee! That did not work. What the fuck just happened? Oh, wait. What? This, please. Oh, I clicked cancel like a dumbass. Oh, man. Okay, and if you have one cock in your mouth, what's that make you? It makes me gay, dude. What? It makes me gay, dude. That's what happens if I have that. What the fuck? Anyways, this is, what got closer to fame. Yes. Wait, is that, whoa, what's that one? Recam Wheeze. Anyways, this is the list so far. So South Park. So there were some people actually in my last stream. My last stream was just a stupid Minecraft stream, but there were even some people in my last stream that are like, I want to be in South Park. So I added them first, even. So we got Dr. Smarty Pants. We got Jolly Joe Bean. Oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to start putting you guys in here too. I'm gonna do that after stream because right now my brain cannot function and put all of you in at this moment. But trust me, you guys will be added into this. So the next time I stream, you'll see this will be updated. But Dr. Smarty Pants, Jolly Joe Bean, Raiko Star, Grimmy VT, Riki Poppet, Poco Raccoon, Lulu Lasso, Shikai Goto. As you can tell, I took sort of the really popular people that replied to me first. Cause come on, I just had to. But don't worry, I'm not gonna shaft the little guys. I'm putting you all into. I know what it's like to be the little guy. I am the little guy. Goro Gaomi, K9 Kuro, Elfin Psyop, Midas, Banana Juju, Fefe. I was gonna put this ADC VR person, but I could not find a decent ref, so we'll see. Ava Hot, Alien Mixture, Hypa Vox, S Silent Grave, Pegasus Switch VT, Vanguard Requiem, Bunny Banana, Pixie Prototype, LMG VT, Luminous Cove, Elias Edmar VT, Tasso Kite. I don't know if these names even ring a bell for any of you. Skulls VT, Yumera VT, Ratanak 45, Trashy Sage, Velvetinevti, Real Rocky Steen, and Kino Kurosawa. And then, of course, afterwards, all of you guys that are in chat right now. It pays to be popular. I mean, it does. I know that's why I'm glad I chose South Park, because if I chose any other art style, any other animation style, there's just no feasible. Thank you for the head pats. There's just no feasible way that I could do 100 people. It's just not possible. So thankfully, I chose something that's a little bit more simple with the South Park thing. I'm gonna try my hardest to do basically everything in my power to make it as streamlined as possible. So like I mentioned, I'm going to try to do just the walking animations once and just copy the motions over to every other person that's in the fucking thing. And then, you know, I have like the template for the body. So I'm basically just going to reuse that over and over again. Just trying to make sure I can get this, 'cause I had a really unrealistic deadline. I think it's not really possible, but I'll try to aim for it. I was gonna try to get this done before the end of October. Like, Halloween. That's 31 days. So I don't think that's really possible, but I'll like try my hardest to get it done by then. If I don't, it'll probably come out sometime mid-November. But I'm gonna aim for the end of October. Because I'm gonna have like days over the weekend where I'm just gonna sit down and focus solely on this, not even stream it, just like super focus in on it. And then I should be able to, I'll have like some coffee. I should be able to get it done super hard. Oh man, you do amazing, dude, and we'll be here to support you. I so appreciate it. I need the support. I'm a little baby, guys. I'm just a little baby, and I need the support. Anyways, let me loop this little audio here. So, anyways, I have a whole bunch. Oh yeah, maybe I'll show this too. Yeah, fuck it. Anything to like avoid doing any work right now. Don't worry, guys. You're all in anyways, so you don't have to worry. Here, I'm gonna show you this. This should be fine. Yes, should be fine. Here we go. I have a Pure Ref, which is actually a pretty, if you guys have not used this, it's a decent program. It's called Pure Ref, which is basically just a reference like sheet kind of program where you can just copy paste any images, throw in really quickly, stuff like that. I've been using it for a little bit and it's actually really helpful, especially because I have 2 monitors. So I just throw this onto my second monitor while I'm working and I just look over and I can see what my stuff is, and it's so helpful. So here are all the VTubers, and I put them in order as well. So they should be in the order that I just named them off on the thing. So we have like Dr. Smarty Pants and stuff like that. The Jolly Joe Bean. So this one. There's a lot of like, you guys have some decent... You have some decent VTuber models, some of you. Way, like, kind of crazy. But see, you know, there's some... I didn't know who Alien Mixture was before. I didn't know who some of these... These are some smaller VTubers right here, so... I'm trying my best to not just only do, like, you know, the K9 Kuros of the world. I'm trying to do some other ones here, too. But yeah, you can take a look here. Let's see, these are... Look at all these. These are pretty cool. These are not too bad. Not too bad. You might recognize some of them. This one I thought was really cool. This guy messaged me and he even said, "Oh, I can maybe make like custom music for this." I might take him up on that because it could be kind of neat to have some custom music for the South Park thing. But this guy's one I was impressed with how his VTuber model looked. But yeah, all these breedable. All right, you're a freak, everyone. Kill Pappy Shammy right now. Everyone get your bats and kill Pappy Shammy. Beat Pappy Shammy over the head. No, I'm joking. That's a joke. It's a jokey. Oh, man. I like this one a lot, too. This one is cute. Dr. Smarty Pants. How do I do like a shout out thing? I want to do a shout out thing. I don't know if that's a thing I have to like, that might be a thing I need to like actually implement. Can I do shout out? Dr. Smarty Pants? How the fuck does this work? I don't know how to do Twitch. That does not fucking work. Oh, that does work! Wait, did that actually work? That did not work. That's not the right person. Don't click on that link. Don't click on that link. Bochi. I have no idea which one you're referring to. I'll figure that out later, I think. Who's the third from the left bottom row? The third? From the left... bottom row. I'm gonna be real I don't think I know. I think I just put people's names in when I could. so I have no idea. The monkey girl? Oh, a banana juju? I'll figure everything out later. Don't worry. Yeah, it's probably old. But anyways, let's exit out of this. Let me Control S this shit. Let's go back to. I just like coughed on my fucking coffee. Let me go back to this. Let me put this back here on my left screen. Alright. Okay, so anyways, that's it, I think. Well, no, that's not it. I'm gonna actually work on stream. So I was gonna have this other, like, fucking... Oh, you can even see the mouths here. I was going to do this in another program, or not program, another file. But that didn't really work out, so I think I'll just have to do everything in here. But that's okay, so we're gonna open up this. Nope, that's the wrong one. We're gonna have this. So we have the little guy right here. Uh-huh. Oh, look, you can even see his mouth. You can see how I was doing it. Oh, wow. So we'll have this guy here. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, like, the fucking mouths and stuff. Hold on. Oh, I was gonna do... Okay, so I'm gonna do Dr. Smarty Pants next. Let's do Dr. Smarty Pants next. So, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna do... Wait, fuck. I need to actually look at what the hell I need to actually add. I need to add in mouth, pupils, and eyes and head. So let's do that. So, mouth, pupils, if I can spell pupils right, holy shit, eyes, and head. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take all of those, and then I'm going to group them into a new group, guys. This is Animation 101. Now they're all in one group, but it says head. That's not correct. I'm going to change the group name. I'm going to change the group, thank you, to Dr. Smarty Pants. Boom. I've always been interested in mouth animation, as bad as that sounds. Like, yeah, it can be. I've always had a little bit of a knack for it for some fucking reason. For some reason, I'm able to sort of like do an alright job, like putting the lip sounds to the mouth shapes. So, I remember back when the very beginning of me like animating as a little baby, I used to be sort of almost like applauded for my lip sync animation, but it can be difficult too sometimes, especially when the audio itself is kind of dog shit and you're not able to tell what the person's saying. All right, so we're gonna add then hair, and then we're gonna add in all these other things. So let's add in hair. Trust me that this process will be so much faster when I'm off stream. Right now, it's a little bit slow, just because I'm also trying to talk and think of 20 different things at the same time. Left hand, right hand, torso, and then we're gonna do right. I do wonder how much I should really animate some of these if I want to like actually get this done on time. So like, even though I'm putting like the right arm upper, right arm lower to be able to have more movement with the individual parts of the arm, it could be a little bit overkill. I might not need to actually do, you know, all the shit. Actually, I don't even know if I need back hair. But anyways, so we have all that, and then it's a little bit out of whack here, so we want it to be hair, mouth, pupil, eyes. So hair, and then mouth, pupils, eyes can go all the way to the top here. Mouth, pupils, eyes. Epic! And then back hair, we'll put that all the way down here. The head is gonna go all the way up here. And then what was next? It was head, right hand, left hand, right and left hand. And then what was next? Torso, torso. Boom. And then I think it's just basically just putting that down there. And there we go. Now we basically just have the entire thing sort of set up for me. So now I have everything. I'm pretty sure I can even streamline that faster than what I just did. And of course, when I'm not talking and thinking a million miles a second, that would be faster. But basically, those are all the different elements that I'm going to put for every single one of you guys. Some of them, maybe like the back hair, maybe it might not need it for some of you, but we'll see. And maybe the hair even. Maybe some of you are just fucking bald. Are you guys bald? Do you have a Norwood 5? Maybe you won't even need the hair part. I'd say get all the bases done first and then go back to add more animation, but that's just me. I think you're correct. I think what I'm going to do for the start is I'm not even going to animate any of you guys for a good little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm pretty much just going to draw you guys, like just draw you. Once I'm done drawing you, I move on to the next person and draw you, and then draw you, and then draw you. And then towards the end, then I'll figure out the whole animation part and try to streamline that as much as possible. My hair might be a pain. I apologize in advance. Oh, no. Well, to be fair, I mean, Saba's was a little bit of, well, Saba's was okay. I guess it wasn't too hard. It's just more so like getting this. It's also funny because I kind of fucked up a little bit, but you can't even tell because of how small it is. Like, stuff like starts to go into here, all weird like, but you can never even see that in the final thing. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. Let me go and open the pure ref file that I have. You guys won't be able to see this, but I can. So Dr. Smarty Pants has green hair with buns and everything. Yeah, let me grab my tablet pen, my Wacom tablet pen. Color. And also I've made every single one separate as well, so just to like as much as possible, because of how big this stupid project is, I'm trying to make sure that I don't accidentally confuse the hell out of myself. So if I can do this, I think I can do this, can't I? Yes, I can. I can just color pick from my pure ref, which is pretty neato. Okay, so now what's the good is I don't actually have to redraw every last fucking thing here, actually. What I can easily do is, let me actually go ahead and turn off the camera. So this actually helps as well. So see, actually she never actually moved. I lied to you. I lied to everyone. She never actually moves. She just moves in place and then just does this. It's just the camera makes it appear as such. So that is actually smart because it kind of helps, because I can easily just grab and copy paste this and put this back to the first frame. And you can see the only thing that moved was the pupils, which is helpful. So, we're gonna grab her head. Oopsies, and then just do this. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna come all the way to Dr. Smarty Pants for the head. Bring this back here, and then just paste it. And look at that, it's the exact same head in the exact same place. And I didn't even have to redraw it. Ain't that just pretty? Ain't that just beautiful? And then, oops, I want to do the same with the eyes and the pupils. See, now the sucky thing is that people are talking in chat. I can't even see because I have 20 things open on my... Oh wait, I have a phone. I forgot, I have a phone. I have a phone on my thing with the chat open. Lol. Wow, people are following on stream. Oh, you guys are so heckin' wholesome. He's a wholesome chungus. You're wholesome chungus Keanu Reeves, guys. No, that's cool though. That's neat. Let me see. So now the eyes, I can just copy. So like, this is what basically I'm gonna be doing for a lot of you. This is why I figured it might even be better to not do like even the adult versions of certain characters, just so I can streamline this even more. We'll see though. I don't know. Some certain VTubers, it would almost work quite well if you had the adult versions instead, but we'll see. So we have the eyes, they had the pupils, and then we'll grab we'll grab the mouth. Boop. And put the mouth here. Just starting to build all this. And then the right hand and left hand are going to be basically exactly the same for everybody. Those aren't really going to change unless you have like a hook hand or something. I don't know. There might be some people that have that. So that was the right hand. So we just come back here and literally just copy paste it into here. It's as simple as that. Wait, did I fuck that up? Wait. Why did that not work? Oh. Go here. I circle this. I click copy. I come back here. I go to the right hand. I click paste. What the fuck? Wait. No, it can't be. It just can't be. No, why is it not working anymore? It was done. Copy. Paste. Oh no, wait. Why is it actually not working? The fuck? What happened to that one? What if I paste in here? Okay, that fucking works fine there. Cut. What if I insert drawing? What if I create empty drawing and then paste it? What the fuck? It's not working on that certain one. Okay, well, you're just gonna ignore that one. We're just gonna ignore that one. Oh no. Yeah. Let's try to make the hair. You know what? Let's freaking forget all of that shit. Let's just make the hair. So, I'm gonna turn off Saba. So we have the little individual guys here. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a new color. And color, just straight up color pick it. Doesn't matter. Color pick Dr. Smarty Pants' hair, which is like a greenish color. Then I take the pencil tool. I come back here to tool properties. I got it set to like 3. And then I don't even have my tablet plugged in. Guys, I'm all over the place. Guys, I don't even deserve to live. Guys. There, it's plugged in now. So, basically just gonna draw this Dr. Smarty Pants hair. Is there. There we go. There's my... Wait, why? Oh. Create empty drawing. Wait, what the fuck did I do? What? Why is it not working on that one? If I do all this, get rid of all this shit. What? Wait, what? That's interesting. I can click on this. Yeah. Oh wait, where's my mouth? Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. That's so fun. That's so epic. Okay, there. It works on that one. Does it work on the hair? Okay, it still doesn't fucking work on the hair. What the shit? Why is it not working on the hair? Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. What if I, go into another layer?
Desirado_ just followed.
Desirada! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Guys, I might be able to get to 200 followers before the end of the week or something. I don't know. Certainly the end of the month. I'm getting big! Yippee! Weird. I don't know why the layer inside of here is not really working correctly, but that's okay. We'll work around it for now. Trying to entertain. So, we're gonna draw Dr. Smarty Pants' hair. So, Dr. Smarty Pants' hair is... You can't really see it, but she's got a hairstyle that's like this. I think that's just old notification. Desirada, hello, I'm a lurker, but here, either way, did you also want to be in the thing? Because if you wanted to be in the thing, you can be in the thing, because you are here. Yay! Let me go ahead and see. So, Dr. Smarty Pants. Dr. Smarty Pants. That's also just a good name. It's a good name and a good, VTuber model. Oh, you did drop it. Okay, perfect, perfect. Then you're in too. I'm gonna make a thing later on after the end of the stream so that I can, I'm gonna check the end of the stream, like all the chat logs. I have the chat logs, and just basically do that and put everyone in that chatted the stream. that also happened to put their thing in the OG post. So basically just doing shit like this. The South Park style is pretty forgiving. You can have it be kind of all messy, and it's actually completely fine. It's not a big deal, thankfully. Even if you wanted to, there's like this cool little option, this like yellow brush that I just grabbed, which is a smoothing tool. So you can like literally smooth the stuff out, and there's even the contour tool, so you can just grab the individual lines and do twisty things like this. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Isn't drawing fun, guys? Don't you love drawing? Don't you love art? Oh boy. Don't you love, Guys, raise your hands. Do you love AI? Do you love, our AI overlords? Do you love AI art? AI movies? AI... I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. So, her hair is kind of like this. I might even have to make... So, Dr. Smarty Pants might be one that has, because based on how her hair is, she has, like, sort of the back hair thing going. So, I'll probably do back hair for her. Which is literally just another layer with the hair, but it's for the hair that's behind her. So that way it's not going to, you know, show up in front of her face by accident. Oh, you didn't... If you replied to the OG post, and you have, like, some reference of your, character or whatever, then you're all Gucci. Oh, Dr. Smarty Pants is in here. I didn't even realize I was talking so much shit on you. And I didn't even realize this entire time. I'm sorry. No, I'm joking. Yes. You're literally the first in line, Dr. Smarty Pants. How does it feel? How does it feel? I wrote artist versus AI song, if that answers your AI overload question. Is it fine to... Yeah, that's completely fine to send it in DMs. Send it in DMs. Send it my way. Send it my way. Just make sure you don't send any other salacious things in my DMs. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No, I'm joking. Please don't fucking don't do anything like that. Unless you really want to know. I'm joking. Is it fine to... Yeah, it's fine to do that. I just read the exact same thing twice, man. I'm like losing it. Oh yeah, another thing I did too with Saba, and it's what kind of like helped save a little bit of time, is her hair. You can even like tell her hair in her ears. I literally just drew the left side and then copy pasted the left side and then flipped it to the right side and just like did a little bit here to get it fixed. So I should probably do the same here with Dr. Smutty Pants because her hair is fairly symmetrical. Yeah, I should have specified. I really did not anticipate getting 700 replies basically to the damned post. Had I thought that was a possibility, I would have made sure I'd spent a little bit more time on the promo vid and really specified all the instructions on what one should do if they want to get in. But you know, you never know, I guess. That was fucking wild. I woke up and saw like it's my notifications said like 20 plus, and I'm like, oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, I was pretty happy about it, but I was like, oh fuck. I did not because I really thought there was only going to be a few people that were going to reply. So I anticipated what I thought I was going to do was I thought only a few people would reply, and then I would just go out of my way and pick just a bunch of other popular like VTubers or streamers to just throw in and put the few people that did reply to my post in. That was the initial game plan. That's what I thought I was going to do. And then, you know, 600 posts later, I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not going to do that, and I'm going to try my best to fit at least as many as I feasibly can into this thing. I do feel a little bit bad because there's like so many people that replied that are like, oh, I want to be in this, and I'm like, I don't even have the space anymore. I don't know if I can even do it. So there's gonna be people that replied to that thing that are gonna get shafted, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. What can you do? What's your favorite anime? Oh, dude, that's tough. Also, yeah, everyone wants a chance to join something fun. It is pretty fun. I mean, I'm the one that's making it, so I guess that I can't really say that's kind of... Yeah, my things are fun. Everyone should join them. They're all fun. But, favorite anime? That's a good question. Now I'm burping all over the place. That's tough. I have a few... I can't really name a single anime, but I have a few anime that are up there. I like, well, my favorite movie, I think, of all time is an anime, which is, Spirited Away. It seems like very basic, but that is my favorite movie of all time, and that happens to be an anime. But in terms of, like, anime shows, I like Kaiji Ultimate Survivor, I like Mob Psycho, I like JoJo, specifically Part 4, Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt I like a lot. What else? I like Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's also really great. What else? I have like a my anime list with a bunch of anime that I put in my... I really like the Look Back movie from last year, the one by Tatsuki Fujimoto, the guy that made Chainsaw Man. Look Back, that was a really good movie. I like that one a lot. What else? What else are there? I'm not sure. There's a lot. Yo, what? You had a chance to view Spirited Away live on stage with actors? What the fuck? That's sick. Oh, you lucky bastard. Diamond's Unbreakable will always be the best JoJo's part. True that, true that. I mean, I love all the JoJo parts, but there's something special about Diamond is Unbreakable. I just don't know. I don't know, there's something special about Diamond is Unbreakable. Let me see. So now I think I can just go ahead and grab this hair and then basically just copy, paste object in place so it's on top of it one another, transform, flip horizontal, and then do this. And then actually, what I should do here is actually get rid of this part because it's already all there. And then just drag this back here, and then do something akin to this. And then I can add her little ahoge there. Spirited Away 2, Attack on Titan, Death Note, One Piece, Ouran High School Host Club. I still have to watch One Piece. I'm a pirate VTuber and I haven't watched One Piece yet. That's pretty sacrilegious. But Death Note's pretty good. I remember watching Death Note. Man, it's so weird when I think back to some of those anime. Like, I think to Death Note and Code Geass and Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online, Soul Eater. Those are all like anime that I watched when I was like, how old? Like 13? 12, 13, 14. When anime was not lame and not... Yeah, man, it's so weird. It's so weird. I've said this before. And that was a video I was working on. I am still currently working on it, and I think it will come up on my main channel. I'm hoping within the next week. It's been a minute, but I was working on a video because I don't know if you guys saw, there was this YouTube channel called like the Anime Men, and they made a video recently, about a month ago, ranking like the first episode of every anime from like 1961 to 2025, and it was horrendous. So I was making a video about that, and I was going through all of those, and I think one of them is One Piece, so I need to watch One Piece as well, because I actually have not done so. There's a bunch of like big shonen that I never actually really got around to watching. Your first time watching it. I did actually, I was like, when I get to One Piece, I should maybe like do a actually, I have a stupid reaction channel on YouTube. I do actually legitimately have a stupid reaction channel. I've only started uploading to it again recently. I was uploading things like a first time reaction to Zenless Zone Zero character trailers and shit like that before I play the game. So it might be wise to put something like One Piece on there. I remember doing some anime reaction content like a year and a half, 2 years ago. But it's always such a pain in the fucking ass to edit those things. Like, it's not, I'm not gonna say that it's hard work or anything, because you're literally just reacting to a damn anime. But it's a pain in the ass to edit it so that it doesn't get hit by copyright shit. That was always such a fucking... Ugh, I hated that, dude. That shit was so... Oh, it's annoying. Also, you can clearly tell that this is not how fast I'm going to be working on this damn project when I actually... I'm working on it way faster later on. Ugh. Oh, man. Damn. I gotta go to one of those events at some point. That sounds so cool. Copyright is why I don't do it myself. Yeah, that's why I, after like a year of not uploading to that channel, I finally decided I'd upload again, but I would just upload stuff like reactions to like Zenless Zone Zero character trailers or other shit akin to that, so that way I don't have to do that much editing, and it's actually way more easy to do something like that. Alright, so you can already see it coming to life a little bit. I don't know, you know, if you saw what Dr. Smarty Pants' VTuber model looked like a little bit earlier when I was showing it off. That's kind of her hair, a little bit. It kind of is. Oh, she doesn't have fucking those red molecules on the right side, though, so I should probably get rid of this. Ugh. Get rid of all that shit. And then do this again. Boom, boom, boom. How? Epic. It's actually so fun, not gonna lie. It is kind of endearing, like, doing these, and then slightly kind of like seeing them come to life a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, that is that VTuber. That is that VTuber. Lol. I have my own original music made for my videos too. I'm that... Whoa! You make your own music? See, I wish I knew how to do that. I've always wanted to. I even got, you know, a friend let me get FL Studio cracked, but I never actually really used it at all, which is kind of lame of me. But it's always been something I've been interested in, but I just never really got around to fucking learning it. I remember in like the pandemic, I like tried making one sort of song, but it wasn't really anything. It wasn't really anything. Now I could also add shading to these South Park characters, but I don't know how. That might be a little bit overkill. Actually, I'm gonna take this and throw it into oh, weird. Why is that one like so fucked? Interesting. I don't know why that one's fucked. I'll have to figure that out after stream. For some reason, when this whole group layer is like weird. It's like not letting me create things on this. And I don't know. But that's her hair for now. She also has glasses, so I should also add glasses. So I'm gonna put Smarty hair is that label, and then glasses. So we can use actually the line art for this, and also we don't even have to draw this because they're glasses, so they're perfectly circular. So I could just do something like that. And then if I move it to be somewhere like here, that's not so bad. If I do paste object in place. Maybe it's a little bit too... let me do it like this. Yeah, that's alright, I suppose. That's okay. And then, I'll just draw like a little thing here. Wow, Phantom Arcade, new story on Instagram.com. Guys, do you know Phantom Arcade? The, Newgrounds Extraordinaire. I should do something like this. and then do this. I write songs by hired composers. Everything I did to myself, I got stuck using copyright loops and got myself flagged, so I hired people who knew what? That's crazy. I dove such a rabbit hole learning about copyrights and looking at becoming a paralegal. I soaked up learning about copyright stuff for some reason. It's scary and interesting at the same time. It is very convoluted. It's very convoluted because you also have to figure out what's like fair use, what's not. So there's certain things that are like completely, if you transform it in a certain way, it's fine. And other things, it's just like, nope. It is very convoluted, but that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool, actually. I've never been able to get that into the copyright side of things. Like I know kind of, you know, like the bare basics about the copyright stuff, but you seem like actually really way more knowledgeable about it than I am. Way more knowledgeable. Let's see. Can I go onto the head? Where's the head? Here? Can I actually do stuff with this? Why is it like this? What the fuck? Can I go like this? That is so odd. This fucking thing is fucked. The fucking thing is fucked. Sorry, I swear so often. There's nothing to be happy about in this life. Okay, here. I took it off the thing. That's fine. Dr. Smarty Pants has a lot of whatchamacallit? Band-aids all over her dang face. She must have slipped and fell all over herself. Like a true doctor. You know how doctors are. They're always slipping and falling on each other. And then when they try to do some intense exam on you, surgery, they slip and fall. The scissors go up your ass, you die. That's a true story. Oh, thank you, funny. Thank you. I've heard this a few times, and it gives me glee. It gives me whimsy. Every time someone compliments me and says I'm funny, it's the opposite of that. Have you ever seen that? I don't know. This might be too niche, but this is probably showing how chronically online I am sometimes. But there's this like the image of this kid. He must have been no older than like 12, and he drew some like really crappy MS Paint art of himself, and it's like, this is my first vent art because people in Discord said I wasn't funny, and it's just like really crappy MS Paint art, and it's just him with like shadows over his eyes and he's crying, but it's like it looks like complete butt and dookie, and it just has in red letters behind him, it says, "You're not funny, you're not funny, you're not funny." Every time anyone comes into chat and they're like, "Oh, you're kind of funny," it's like the opposite of that. I have appreciation art, and it's like, oh, they said I'm funny. Does anyone know what that is? I feel like I'm going crazy. Has anyone seen that before? It's like the funniest fucking thing. I don't know why it's so funny. Shouldn't be. That poor kid was hurting. I'm making fun of it. They said he wasn't funny. Oh god. There's like this distinct art style. I don't know if you guys have noticed. This is distinct art style that 12-year-old kids that use Discord a little bit too much have. And you can kind of tell. It's like, you should not be on there. There are bad people on there, kid. Oh man. I don't even know what the fuck. This is what happens when I'm not streaming like a game or something, and I'm instead streaming me working on shit. My mind starts to wander way more than usual, and I say the fucking stupidest shit. Guys, I'm so quirky. I'm like that woman that has the ice, I'm like that woman in the shopping mart with her boyfriend, and she has like the two like bags of like frozen peas on her head, and her boyfriend is like Can't go anywhere without her, or can't go anywhere with her. I keep fucking up every single part of this time. That's me. That's me. Guys, I'm a quirk chungus. Guys, I'm so quirky. Oh, god damn it. Okay, that's not what I want there. Oh! That's fine. That's okay. And then we just do this. And boom. That's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect by any means. Her eyes are pretty much fine. So then let's figure out here her torso. So for torso, I'm gonna just have to make another one here because it's being weird. She's got a big lab coat. So we're gonna throw this down here. See, I don't even know what you're when it zoomed in on the screen. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. I think I see what you mean. Yeah, you're a pervert. Anytime someone says I'm funny, I say funny looking, that is. Yeah. And then you know what they do? They go and get plastic surgery. You know what they do? They get Botox in their fucking lips. You know what they do? They get a Brazilian butt lift. That's what that your words mean something. Every time you say, yeah, you're funny looking, another one gets another BBL. Ugh.
Maka_pan just followed.
Makapan! Thank you, Makapan. I love that TTS voice. That TTS voice. It's such the standard one. I love it. I meant that when I get when you get the compliments, then you're the one that's getting the Brazilian butt lift. I see. You're the one that's getting the Brazilian butt lift. The BBL. The BBL, BBW, BBC, BL, BW, which is the big booty buttocks Latino. I don't know. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. What the torso is going to be. Where is it? This. Whoa! Dr. Smarty Pants is naked. Haha. Wow. So, what we're gonna do here is just the torso part. So we don't have the whole of the arm here, and this arm, and even the legs is not gonna be drawn at this moment in time. What we're doing here is just going to be the torso. So she has like a tie, a little bit of like this polo shirt, and then the big lab coat. So I guess I could use just the line art part of this. Also, I like your voice. Really? I hate mine. I'm glad someone likes it. Sometimes I feel like it's not low and bassy enough. Ugh. I'm Latina. I don't need BBL though. Are you sure? But I got penis transplant? Yeah, for me. You're welcome for the 10-incher. Come to my clinic and pay with Klarna. You could get one cheek done today and the other in 90 days. Guys, take her up on that offer. Ugh. Dude, I'm thinking of like, holy shit. Have you ever seen like the, what's it called? I don't know what it is. No, I don't know what it is exactly, but I've seen the video of this one like Russian dude where he's like, why work out? Why work out when I can just inject like I don't forget what it was, but inject shit into my arms to make them look like they have muscles or something like that. And he looks fucked up. Like his arms look like they have like giant cancerous tumors on them. And it doesn't look like he has muscles, it just looks like that. And it's like, why did you do that to yourself, dude? I don't know. I've seen that before. It's kind of crazy. There's only 2 inches though. Listen, I'm a grower, not a shower. I'm a grower, not a shower. That's a you problem if you can't make use of it. That's on you. That's not my fault. It's like if I give you the tools and then you're like, it's not doing the work for me. Yeah, well, you gotta know how to use the tools. You know, it's not just gonna teach you how. The thing is, the hammer's not gonna come up to you and say, hey, dude, you gotta hammer me into this nail here. That's just not how it works. What is the average penis size in America? It's like 5, right? It's like 5 inches or something. I think it is. Or is that correct? I think it is. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna act like I never have searched that up before. I just took 5 off the top of my head. Yeah, 5, I think. Look at this big ass tie. It's going down to her feet. I don't know, is it? Someone do a Google search. I'm pretty sure, listen, every man has searched up what the average size is so they know whether they're good for life or whether they need to like just end it right then and there. And I'm pretty sure it was like 5. And I was like, 5? I was like, wow. I need to end it now. I'm joking. I'm like a little bit above average, I think. We're officially in the TMI portion of the stream. I think I need to shut the fuck up for another like 2 minutes and just not talk now. I think we're officially in the TMI portion. Let me copy this other color, paste the object in place, and all we gotta do is transform, flip horizontal, and then I can just do this. Easy peasy. And you won't even see the top, or else this is off. This needs to go like here. Bada bing, bada boom. It's 5.5? Haha, yes, okay, I was gonna say 5.5, but I felt like I was gonna sound like too much of a freak. That's I already switched it up a few times before. Okay, 5.5, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting when you look at like the different countries and what the average is. You know what's fucked up? They don't have the same thing for women. And I mean that in the sense of like, dudes have to be like, God, I hope I'm above average or something like that. Women don't have to worry. It's like, are my tits large enough? It's like, doesn't matter. Every man likes them big or small. I can attest. I shall go lurking. Good luck with the project. Thank you, Desarada. Now, what's the largest in the world? There was a guy that had like a 12-incher, and he said his life was a living hell because he just like couldn't like walk. So it actually can be, I think it was 12, or it was like a foot or even longer or something. And it's like actually like a living hell for that guy because he just couldn't like do anything, couldn't work, he couldn't. So actually, if you got a micro penis, guys, it's actually better. Just like me. No, just like me. I gotta stop making jokes alluding to whether or not I have a micro penis. I think that is not the way to grow on Twitch. Hey, to grow, but fucking killing myself, dude. What's today? Today's a Wednesday. Okay. I need to know what the day is so I know when to throw myself off the fucking cliff. Dr. Smarty Pants says like she has like overalls actually, I just noticed. She has like one strap of the overall though. So let's go here. God damn, it is actually way harder to work on these projects when you stream. It genuinely is, because you get so distracted. You're like, I want to just talk. Ugh. I probably won't stream for like necessarily too long today. It's probably only gonna be like about 2 hours or something, but especially considering I have homework that I did not bother doing last night. Surprisingly, Latinos have bigger cocks than any other race according to Google. You don't have to go that detailed, just throw the lab coat on. Ah, you're right. You know, that's probably gonna be a problem, is that I'm gonna try to go detailed and then realize, oh, I still have like 99 of these fucking things to go. Here, I'm gonna finish the tie at the very least, but I'll throw a coat on. That's a good idea, actually. I'll throw a coat on after. Wait, that's not the right color. That's your skin color there. I need just a white. A pure white. Do this, and then do that. And then I have to make that a different color. Let me actually, let's see. What is, okay, if I do this, and then do this. Alright, as I'm like getting the colors, you guys can continue talking about penises and cock sizes in the chat. I'll look down in a sec to see what you're saying. Just continue. Here, I'll do this, and then... Something like that is fine. And oh shit, that's wrong. Actually, I can just do this. Boop, boop. And then do that. And then I'll just make the line art there a different color so it's not black. Me and my friends have code names for sizes. We call them Whoppers. Burger King reference. Some men have Whoppers, some have Big Macs. Is everyone doing voices too, or is the plan to overlay all the VTubers in an existing episode? My plan initially was to just grab audio clips from people's streams or videos that they might have already available, but because I have like probably 100 of these things I have to do now, I think what I'm going to do is I might just go to each individual person that responded to the thing, and then just be like, hey, you, can you give me a voice clip or something? So I might just ask for people to give me a voice clip in DMs or something. And if a person doesn't respond, I'll try to find a voice clip myself from what they have available in their streams and whatnot. So I think that's the game plan. It's not necessarily the smartest game plan, but I kind of fucked that up a little bit by not asking for voice clips from the get-go in my announcements post. But then again, I really did not anticipate getting as many responses as I did. I really thought I was only going to get a few. And so I thought it was going to be more manageable and be like, okay, and now I can just easily go to their YouTube channels or Twitch channels and just find the thing. So that's the deal. Okay, so I have this. So let's do like your legs actually. I'll go back to the torso in a sec. I'll need to figure out how this all looks. Legs. Oh. No. But I do want to try to get this done as quickly as possible. I think the deadline I'm giving myself at the end of October is pretty unrealistic, but I'm going to aim for it, and if I don't reach it, I don't reach it. But I want to get it done as soon as possible, so one, people that actually throw their things into this don't forget about me. But also, wait, how did I do? I see. But also, I want to do it so that the video can just be done and I can move on to the next project, which I wanted to do another one of these, but with like Family Guy. So that one actually might be surprisingly, I think the Family Guy one might be easier even, because I think for the Family Guy one, what I'm really gonna do is I'm gonna do people might have seen it before, but Rubber Ross did a video where he like put streamers and YouTubers into Family Guy, and all he did was essentially wait, should I do it like that? Maybe like this. All he did was essentially draw them and then just do like the lip sync, and that was it. There wasn't really much animation. So if I'm going to do it for the next one like that, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. It would save a lot of time for that project. So even though the South Park style and animation style is very simple, I think that the Family Guy one might be even faster because I'm realistically not going to animate anything besides the lip sync. I'm just going to draw the VTubers in and kind of be done with it there. But I think I found my niche, guys. I think I found my niche. Everyone likes these little things, it seems, so keep it coming. We'll keep it coming. Look at the little Crocs. Aw, cute. Dr. Smarty Pants, you have such a good VTuber design. And also the art on that VTuber. The VTuber Mama did a good job. It's like actually cohesive and has like a theme, and the entire thing like actually like complements itself. It's good. It should not be this high up, I think. It should be lower. Like that. And then you can do this, and then we just grab this thing, and then put that. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, and then I'm just gonna delete this part, and then just do this. Copy, paste object in place, transform, flip horizontal, and then do something as simple as this. Can stretch this in a little bit more so that it's overlapping. It's a little bit scuffed at the moment, but it's partly because I'm streaming this and my brain can't think of that many things at once. It's a little slow. There we go, I think that's fine. That's torso I want to be above this, so it's like this. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. We're getting somewhere with this. Yes, of course. It's epic. Now then, what's next? Let's see if I can do. Let's see if I can just do the hands. I tried doing the hands on this thing and it was fucking up. So let's go right hand here on Saba. Wait, where's Saba? There we go. Give me this. Give me that shit. Right hand is below the eyes. Okay, so we're gonna do it here. Just type this in, right hand. Add close. Place that right there. Why the fuck is that not in the right place? Oh, maybe I fucked that up. Oh, interesting. Wait, what? I'm gonna have to fix some shit later. This is what happens when you stream and try to do work at the same time. It's kind of confusing. It gets a little bit confusing. But her hands here for Dr. Smarty Pants have gloves, blue gloves on them. So I'm going to take this color and we're literally just going to do that. And then take this color for the line art up. And then something like this. There. Perfect. I'm just gonna copy this and I'm gonna make a new one, which is just the left hand. We're gonna add close that shit. Also, I want to get this out of here. And then come here and then do paste and then transform horizontal and then place it all the way over here. Yay! It's looking great. Thank you, Cleo. Thank you. What's next? Maybe Koto? Yeah, let's try doing the coat. I think what I can do for the coat is I can go to her torso and then simply draw a line down to like around here, and then have the rest of this part be. Actually, should I do it on the coat like that? Actually, it might be better to do that as a separate layer. Not gonna lie to you. And if I feel like it needs to be on the same layer as the torso, I can just fix that later. So we'll do it on a separate layer for now, just separate things out further so it doesn't confuse me. I get easily confused. And then do something like this. Smooth the fuck out of it. Guys, friendly little advice here. Don't get into animation. Don't try to get into the animation industry. Forget art. Forget it. No. I'm just joshing, but to be fair, it is pretty bad if I think for work, if you're trying to get into the industry. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's not easy. It's not easy to do so. How does Saba's one look here? How did I do that? I see. Okay, that makes sense. I'm just gonna do it like that then. So I'll do it something like this, and then literally just move it over a little bit like that, and smooth it out, and then this will be like the outline for the outside of the lab coat. Trust me, it's not gonna. You might be seeing this and be like, "Wow, this is taking a full hour for Snail Pirate to do just one of these. How's he gonna finish the entire thing?" Trust me, I'm working so much slower because I'm streaming. When I'm not streaming this, which to be fair will probably be a majority of this project, it will go so much faster. I'll just copy paste things and it'll be Gucci. Right now, I'm just kind of taking my time. Art is meant for manic obsessive degenerates. Everyone else should stay away. True. True. Actually, you're wrong. Art, true art, is made by. This isn't art. What is really art is when I go into Google Gemini, I type in Google Genme 10-foot tall. What was that? Okay, this is gonna sound really fucked if you don't know what I'm referencing. But what's that clip where the guy is like, he's like talking to inside of his spaceship, and it's like an actual clip from some show or some skit. He's like, "All right, generate me a 10-foot tall futanari woman who sees me who has motherly instincts and sees me as her offspring. Give her giant thighs, turn off safety inhibitors," something like that. Okay, I don't know where that's from, but I've seen this clip before, and it makes me laugh, but I don't know what it's from. It's a genuine thing. I'm not making that up on the spot. You can't really search it up, because then you're gonna get things you don't want to see. But I've seen this clip, and it's just some guy, and then he says all these things, and this other guy comes in and is like, "Dude, it's not capable of doing." But they say it looks like almost like it's almost like Star Trek, the way that they're talking and speaking to one another. They talk in such a formality, and he's like, "Sir, this was not created for that purpose. It doesn't even work like that." And he's like, "No, you're just mistaken." It's like, and then he does it again. He's like, "Generate me a 10-foot tall futanari." And it's like even of some famous celebrity, and he's like, and he's like, give them motherly instincts and make me seem like their son or I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm never gonna see the clip again. I don't know where it was from. I don't know why it showed up on my timeline, but it made me laugh. I was like, lol. People are really sick in the head, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. We live in a fallen world, and that's proof of it. That right there is proof of it. Yeah, okay, so coat like this, and then in terms of the arms, all I really have to do is just copy them. I don't actually have to do that much work. I just go to Saba here, that already has them done, and then I just simply grab each individual one. Yeah, that's why. It's because I did it like that, like a dumbass. I see. Okay, so I have to grab this one. Doe. Okay, so that one was, which one was that? That was right arm lower. So, yeah, I don't know why that group one is not working. I would have used it, but oh. So that's all gonna be underneath this. So all I have to do is literally, this is what I mean, is I'm just copying the ones that I've already drawn, paste it in here, there it is, and then all I'm gonna do is straight up just click that color and boom, it changes to the white of the lab coat. As simple as that. Doesn't need any more than that. That's how I'm gonna get this darn video done. Darn video and game done in a timely manner. I will say that I'm nervous a little bit about the game part of this because I don't know how to code. You know, I do legitimately have to use some AI to help me out with the coding on the game portion. AI potentially, if it's like, I'll use it if it's like a last like resort, but I'll try to like go through like whatchamacallit, just YouTube tutorials. There's probably YouTube tutorials that have, oh wait, I don't want to use that one, sorry, this one. There's probably YouTube tutorials that have some sort of a thing about how to make a game like that. So I'll do my best. I mean, it's a fairly simple game. It's not really even much of a game. It's more like an interactable little space, if you want to call it something more like that. So that was lower. I want the upper one now. Grab this, copy. Left arm upper. Left arm upper. I want uppies. Left arm upper. And then paste this, and then go here. Bada bing, bada boom, pow. And then go here. And we just have to click on this, this. Alright, and then come back here, get rid of that. I should close this because it's confusing me. Where's the... there. Wow! It looks no, it's a little bit fucked. Wait, why did it not change the color? Change the oh, sorry, I'm not even... there we go. That's why I didn't change the fucking color. So it wasn't even highlighted it. I didn't even highlight it. Okay, and then... wow! It's starting to look a little bit like something here, guys, isn't it? It still needs a little bit of work, of course. The arms are a little bit off where they're supposed to be, because I slightly fucked that up. But it's getting somewhere. Why? Oh, the head is above everything. That's why. I need to put the head down here. And thus hair needs to go here. Ah! Cute! And then even the hair is a little bit off, so I need to go like this. Wait. And then this part here, I didn't even see. There we go. Now, were there any parts here? I had the eyes and the pupils. So let me see if I can just pull these out. Since I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this thing right now. It's like broken. Sometimes I don't have it often, but sometimes Toon Boom is very stable. But there are those few times where something will just fuck up. Like really hard and you have to just exit out of the application and then just go back in. But for the most part, Toon Boom's actually pretty good. I know, like, I don't know if you guys know, but like Flash. Okay, well now her fucking mouth doesn't show up, so I don't even know what the hell that's about. Okay, there it is. Yeah, Flash used to be like the notorious one for like crashing all the time, and you just lose like 12 hours of work. Toon Boom was not really like that at all. I've only had it crash like a very few handful of times over the course of like literal years. So it's actually very stable. But there are those just a few times where you push it a little bit and then it just kind of like starts doing wonky things. That and Blender sometimes too does that. There's just those programs where they work pretty well, but sometimes you push it a little bit too hard and then everything breaks. And it's not even like it crashes, it just breaks. The glasses, where are those? Those need to be above the eyes and pupils. There we go. And then if I turn the camera on. Oh. No, the camera's because of, oh, okay. Sorry, let's not do that. Let's see if I can do it like this. There. I can just do it like that. Alright, it's not done. I need to do something with the glasses a little bit, but this is kind of basically what Dr. Smarty Pants is gonna look like. Isn't that cute? Isn't that a little bit cute? That's cute. Look at the little smile. Look at this little rascal. Look at this little rascal. I also like the you're not gonna ever see it, but Dr. Smarty Pants from the reference sheet that I'm looking at has like on the back side has two things that I think are kind of cool. One is like the kick me thing, which is kind of funny. And then another thing is the back of her head has this weird like brain thing that you can see. What's that about, Dr. Smarty Pants? What's the brain thing that you can see on the back side of your yourself on the ref sheet? It me, it is you. It you. Let's see, where are the glasses? Glasses are here. So let's take let's put this one. That works. That works fine. Doesn't have to be crazy. That's from when I transferred my brain from my old body to my new one. Oh, see, I knew there had to be some sort of lore to that because I was like, that's way too unique looking there. Like, what is that? That's so strange. Oh, that's good. That's cool. Oh, I love that. Oh, it's such a good design. I'll have to add more to the hair too, because right now the hair is a little bit too flat. I have to do something a little bit like what I did with Saba. Although even Saba's, I kind of kept it relatively flat. I think the reason why it feels a little bit more detailed is because of the ears and the blue streaks here. But I'll have to do it something like, let me see if there's a little bit of, is any, I guess none of them, oh, she has it a little bit. So like this guy has like fairly flat hair, although he has little lines here and there. And then her hair for this character has the lines, but it also has like little bits of shine to it and some shadow. I know that would take more time, but I might add something here and there. Let me see if I color pick this, I do something that's a little bit darker than that, and then take this thing, and then what I can do here is, oh wait, I'm not doing that on the right layer, am I? Nope, I did that on glasses. Whoops, cut that, put that on the hair. Where's the hair? Where's the hair? Wait, where is the hair? So there it is. Placed. And then if I just do this. Ah! Simple, but it works. Like that. And then, oh shit, did not want to do that. Boom, boom, pow, bang, skip-it-a-bop. Yeah, I say that's okay. I'll just do something like this for this part. It doesn't have to be crazy. Like I said, I got like 100 fucking one of these to do. Oh man, it's gonna be more tough too because not to trash on anyone, of course, especially if I'm literally putting you in, but some people either didn't have reference sheets, so it's way harder to do the thing, or they did have reference sheets, but the reference sheets weren't all that amazing to work off of. So I'm glad that there's some like Smarty Pants and others that have pretty decent reference sheets to go off of. Makes my life hell of a lot easier. Let's go and make this a lighter color. Yeah, and then of course there's going to be some that don't have the same amount of detail, I think. I wonder how this would look here. This looks okay. I do that shine. Oh, that actually looks good! It was like an actual moment of huzzah. There we go. That's not bad at all. You have good reference sheets, don't worry. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need the good reference sheets. Some of them didn't really have any. I couldn't even... That, once again, that's a bit of my own fault because I just made that stupid promo vid in like 2 seconds and I didn't really ask for things like that. Thankfully, though, there were a lot of people that understood that they should probably do that. So even without me asking, they threw it in anyways. So thank God for that. Okay. I'll just add one last little thing, just because she has it, which is her little, she has like this little thing in her hair. It's just like a little molecule thing. So I'll just add that really quick. Trust me, I'm probably not going to go to this level of detail for everyone. Especially if you have a simpler design, I'll just make it as simple. I won't go too crazy with it. But I also, of course, need to like save time. Can I do it like this? I don't use this polyline tool very often. I don't know how well this is gonna work. I guess that worked. And then I can just do something like this again here. Boom. Nope. Oh, shit. Maybe like this, this, and that. Yeah, it's a little bit scuffed, but it's South Park. I don't think it needs to look like anything brilliant by any means. Bang. Oh wait, no, it's like this. Bang. Pow. Pop. Shkabow. Epic. That's epic. And then we'll add this. Yeah, this level of detail is probably a little bit excessive, especially considering I have 100 of these to go. So I'm not going to do this for everyone. I also want to... While you're drawing meth? Yep. Yep. I am. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? I love that like little clip. The guy is like, calc is short for calc, by the way. What calc? You calc is short for calc, by the way. It's my last serotonin. Same. All of mine are gone. My dopamine receptors are all fried. Oh fuck. Oh, no, did not mean to do that. I had a friend tell me too that because my friend saw how many replies to this thing I got, and my friend was like, you should do this again eventually, but like actually maybe, you know, ask to be paid for it. I was like, oh yeah, that might be a good idea. You made it look like Overwatch for a sec. I did. I didn't even realize. I'm sorry. I wish you guys didn't have to see that. I'm sorry. It looked like Overwatch or something. Oh no. Just have like a... It has a little bit of a smiley face, I think. Right? Be like this. Lol. He's just like... I create drug addictions and problems. That's what his face is like. It's like, I make people addicted to drugs. Let people get high and ruin their lives forever just to get that little bit of a hit. So that I'm just gonna make its own little layer, and I'll just do like accessory or something. It's fine. And then go back to this, cut, paste, and then this just goes here, and we'll make it just a tiny bit bigger. And that's it. That's basically it. I mean, doesn't need to be any more than that realistically. Boom. Yay! We did it, guys. We finished one after nearly 2 hours. Are you proud of me? Aren't you proud of me? Oh, fuck. This is bad. Okay, I'm gonna go to my list here. Epic! Alright, so I went back to my list that I have of all the different characters, and I have I have four things for each person. So I have the first thing, which is the ref sheet. Grab the ref sheet. Everyone pretty much on my list that I have currently is green for that. The next part is the art, which now Dr. Smarty Pants has done, so I highlighted her as being done for the art. The next thing is doing the walk animation, so I have to do the walk animation for everyone, and then the last one would be the actual animation for when they talk. So I've got a lot of work for me, but Dr. Smarty Pants is finished for now, so now we can move on to the next person. It looks amazing! Oh, dude, Dr. Smarty Pants has like the best fucking emotes. Every time you came last stream with like this emote of like the Club Penguin dance, it was like the coolest. I still think about it. Still the coolest fucking emote ever. Can you reuse? Yes, that's precisely what I'm gonna try to do, because otherwise I'm probably gonna blow my brains out. Is I am gonna try to. Oh yeah, thank you for posting the Discord link. If you guys give a shit, I do have a Discord. It's a little bit small. There's only a few people in it at the moment, but you know, it'll grow if you join. But I am gonna try my best to reuse all the walk animations. So I have to figure it out. But I have like Saba's here. So like Saba's, I'm gonna try to do the same deal where it. Why does it do that? Can you? Thank you. Oh, okay. It got rid of like everything. That's cool. And because I already did Saba anyways, even though obviously she was not one of the ones that literally replied to my tweet, I'm just gonna include her into the thing as well, since it would be kind of a waste to not have her in. But as you can see here, this is the little walk animation. So it's not anything crazy, but it's also something that would be really tedious and annoying to do for every single person all the time. So I don't know. I don't know if how do I. I'm not entirely sure exactly, because I know I can copy keyframes, but that also copies the thing. I'll have to figure it out later. I think there is a way to do it where I can just copy the motion that I did and throw it onto the other, but for right now I'll have to figure that out later. So Dr. Smarty Pants is done. The next one that's technically on my list was Jolly Joe Bean, I think, from my last stream, he came into chat and said, I want to be in it too, so he gets to be in it. There's also Raiko Star, Grimmy VT, Riku Pawpet, Poco Raccoon, Lulu Lasso. There's so many fucking people. Let's do Jolly Jovian. Why not? Why not? Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I didn't even... I didn't even realize. I looked at my Twitter for a second. I saw someone followed me. It was Makapan, but I saw it on the header. It said V Nasty. I didn't realize the V Nasty is that little group that you guys got. Okay, so Jelly Joe Bean. How do I... Let me... Both separate, two set. No, just Poco in it. Just Poco. Maka is shy. He wants to be the collab as a Canadian with the flappy head. Does he actually? I'll put Maka in it. Ah, I didn't even realize that could be one too. That could absolutely be one of the South Park character choices. It could be that. It could be the Canadians. That might even be easier to do because they have such simple faces that just go. I don't know how I still slightly remember the melody to that song. It's been like a decade since I watched that movie. So Jolly Joe Bean is a little bit of a clown, it seems. So let's oh yeah, so this whole thing here fucking did not work. I don't know why that happened. So I'm gonna delete this and then take the mouth all the way down here to the legs and put that as a group selection, and then change this to Dr. Smarty Pants. Boom boom. All right, next one's going to be Jolly Joe Bean. So let's do head, eyes, pupils, mouth. Close that for now. Okay, so once again, I don't have to keep redrawing the exact same thing over and over again. I can literally just go to Dr. Smarty Pants. Look, she's doing it again, guys. She's taking her body and going to another form. I'm taking her head. Close out of that, go here, and then paste. Oh fuck, I forgot I did do this though. Maybe that was not the best one to do. That's okay, I can just do this, that. It does have this though. That's a little bit fucked, so maybe I might have to use Saba's one. Can I delete? Yeah, oh, actually no, that's fine. That worked. Epic. Cleo! I hope I keep saying that right. Gotta go, guys. It's been fun. See you all next time, and have a good rest of your stream. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. This is, I think, the record for me for the most amount of people watching my stream. Makapot, I'm shy. Don't be shy. Come here. Give me a big hug. You could be in. Do you want to be the Canadian one? You can be the Canadian one. I'll add you in as the Canadian. You can be the single. You could that'll be your unique one. You can be the single Canadian among the sea of all the others. All the other people are just gonna be like these little freaks, and you're gonna be the one and only single Canadian. Yes, you're it. You're the one single. No one else gets. Listen, everyone. The lines are closed. I've shut down the drapes. They're closed. No one else can be the Canadian. Only Makapan can be the Canadian. No one else is allowed. When you go into the thing, you'll like zoom around the little interactive game and be like, wow, look at all these people. And you'll just see the one Canadian walking around with the flappy head. That's you. That's you. Where is... Okay, let me grab the eyes. Where are the eyes? Dr. Smarty Pants, open up this. The eyes. Alright, copy that. And then for this guy, he's a guy, so he doesn't have the cute little eyelashes here. We're getting rid of those. Sorry. I know he wanted to feel pretty. But he's a man, so he doesn't get to. We don't get to feel like that. Copy this. Go back to this one, people's, and then mouth. Oh, did I not do the mouth? Oh wait, no, sorry, I did this. Copy. Turn that off, and then boom. See, didn't even have to draw all of that, just copy paste it. All right, and then what kind of hair does Jolly Joe Bean even have? That's an interesting hairstyle. Okay. Ugh. Maca pancake, macaroni, maca and cheese. No more eyebrows are just fine. Don't forget the massive bulge. Oh yeah, true. Everyone needs a big ass schlong. Or the 5.5 inches as we discussed earlier, which is the average size of the penis in America. Are you guys above or less? Type in chat right now. Everyone, type in your girth, width, and length. And if you don't, you get banned. Can you convert to centimeters for me? What is that actually? Wait, hold on. 5.5 inches to centimeters. 13.97. So essentially 14 centimeters. Are you above or below 30? You're a liar. You're a liar. You fucking liar. Ugh. Okay, so his hair, let's do the hair first. So, hair. Jolly Joe Bean has some crazy ass hair. So, I'm gonna make a new color palette here and call it Jolly Joe. As much as I can, I'm gonna try to make sure everything is as organized as possible. Because with this many people, it's gonna get really bad really quick. So, I'm trying to make sure that I have everything organized. I got a fucking text on my thing from this thing. It said that study abroad is available for this thing. Wow, cool. I can't do that anymore though. I do want to go back to Japan though. I want to go back. Actually, I'll say this. I mean, it's not like it matters, but I might not even get it. But I was thinking when I graduate from college, I might, because it just opened up yesterday, I might try to do the JET program thing again. I didn't ever attempt to do it, but right now I'm thinking, maybe I might do it. A JET program is literally just like working in Japan as like an English teacher for a few years. So it's not like the most lucrative thing ever, but a part of me has thought about it and thought about doing it again. I just miss Japan, actually, okay? I just miss Japan. Japan was... Is Prosciutto Man actually doing it? How's it going then? Because I was like actually like legitimately being like, I think I'm gonna do it this time around. Because about 2 years ago I thought about it and then I decided against it and I just didn't bother with the application process. But this is the first time where I'm like, actually no, I'm gonna actually start the application like now, get my recommendation letters and do it. Because I think I have a actually fairly good shot of getting into it, but it's just whether or not I should do it. Wait, isn't there an episode of South Park with Randy's equation for wiener size? Is there? See, this is how fucking much of a tourist I am. I've watched like 5 episodes of South Park and the movie, and that's it. Guys, can you actually, you know what? Give me like your favorite South Park episodes, and maybe I should try to watch them. Since it's fairly easy to find the episodes, I found them all for free on like the Internet Archive or something, so it's easy to find them. And it even has all the episodes labeled and which season, which number they are. But there's so many, it's like I don't want to watch from episode 1. Well, I did watch episode 1, but I don't want to watch from the very beginning. The only one I remember, I've watched, like I said, like maybe 5 of them, but the only one I really remember watching was the what's it called, the World of Warcraft one, like the very famous World of Warcraft one where they're like all fat and disgusting and they're like shitting on themselves and like the mom has to come into the room and like have like the tray so that Cartman can like just shit behind her or something like that. I remember that episode. That was an interesting episode. Honestly, working in Western, yeah, I mean, obviously it would, but you know, obviously what would be better too is also being a millionaire and or having like some sort of like content creation job and working there. But sometimes things just don't work out that way. So it's a good in. It's a good in to get into the Japan and just work there a little bit with the JET program. And I'm doing a bunch of teaching like classes right now, anyways, at my college. So it actually kind of works out anyways. So I'm already kind of learning about how to do stuff like that. My favorite episode is where they fucked his teacher. Oh wait, I did watch that episode. Are you talking about the one with the kid, the Canadian little kid, or it wasn't even the? I don't know if he isn't Canadian, but he has the Canadian like. I have watched that. It's the whose brother was that? Was that Stan or was that I don't forget which brother that was. Whose brother that was. I thought it was Stan or Kyle. With like the blonde or the school teacher. I do remember that episode. And then she falls off the roof at the end and dies, right? Wasn't that the episode? I do remember this. Okay, see, I watched some. Hey, Hanish, how are you doing? We're talking about South Park. There was an episode where this school teacher F's her students, but her student is like 5 years old, but he's like smoking in bed and everything, and he's like, heh. But then like she gets caught, and then she's like, no, you don't understand. We're in love, or something, and then she falls off like the roof or something and dies, I think was what happened. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't know. South Park's kind of a blur. Boop boop pow. Do this. And maybe make this a little bit lighter. There we go. That's not bad. This guy has actually scares me. You know, it's been a long time since that like audio sound thing has been broken. There used to be a point in time where people would redeem their points for that audio thing, and it would be crunchy. It would just not work correctly, and it would just be crunchy as hell. And it was actually scarier. It seems like it's been working for a good while now. It hasn't like distorted itself in a good minute, which is good. I hope I don't jinx that. I want it to break. I know you do. I know you want it to break. Oh, I heard that. Did you guys see that? Holy shit, there was a gnome. Did you just see that? What the fuck? I was not the only one that there was a gnome right there. Okay, I put this on the hair layer. This should not be on the hair layer. Cut that. Put like nose. Add close. Paste. Boom. Look at this. This is Jolly Joe Bean, everyone. He's got a little clown thing going on. Alright, I'm gonna make this white and then do something like this. He looks like he lives in a society. That's real and true. He looks like he's gonna go up to a random late night host and blow their brains out. And then laugh about it. And then in the next movie get raped. What was that second movie? Have you guys seen Joker 2? God. Should I study or watch streams? Exam tomorrow. That's a good question. I want more viewers. You can put my stream on and study at the same time. Or maybe you can like mute me, I don't know. Yeah, so here's the deal, guys. I watched both movies in theaters when they came out, right? So I watched the first movie with my friends in theaters, and it was good, dude. I really liked, I was really into the first movie. So much so that I like, oh wait, this should be a different skin color actually. So much so that I even made like some artwork and stuff of it back in the day. It was 2019 now. But I really liked the first movie. I thought they did a good job with it. It told a very good story. But then I watched the second movie in theaters. And to be fair, when the second movie came out in theaters, I already knew it was bad because people had already been talking about it for like a week or two before I went to go see it, that it was bad. And to be fair, too, I didn't want to go see it. A friend, or a former friend, wanted to come with me to watch it, and what was funny was when they announced Joker 2, and they said, oh, it's gonna be Joker 2 is gonna have Lady Gaga, and it's gonna be a musical. I was like, all right, I'm out. I'm out. Like, what are you doing? And then I was like, this is gonna be dog shit. And my friends, no, we're gonna watch it anyways. And we watched it, and guess what? It was dog shit. So, not only was it all, let me do this. Not only was it all, a musical, which is already like, well, what the hell? Why are you making this a musical? But, and then why is Lady Gaga in it? But it just like ruined basically anything good about the first. I try not to be one of those guys where it's like an ending ruins the entire thing, right? Oh god, that is very white. I try not to be one of those guys. I try to be like, no, even if the ending is kind of crap, I still think that the movie, like, you know what I mean? Like, I still feel like overall it's whatever. You can still like enjoy the series for what it is. But this movie was so abysmal, and it was such a destruction of the entire like thing they were going for from the very beginning of the first movie, that I was like, I can't even watch the first movie now because of how much you fucked it up. It's just so bad, dude. I don't know, like, I'll try to, okay, so yeah, first off, it's a musical, so that already is like big red flags. Why did you change this into a musical? That's lame, it's stupid, and gay. But then you have Lady Gaga in it too. It's like, why is she in it? You're gonna have her be Harley Quinn? But from everything I remember, the movie felt so like just disjointed. Lady Gaga was Harley Quinn, and she didn't even feel like she was actually like, somehow she was like the master manipulator, which I thought was stupid. And then on top of that, what was his name? Arthur, the guy that is the Joker in that movie. He just felt like he didn't even know what he was doing most of the time. And then he gets literally, can I say the word on Twitch? Probably. There have been worse things said on Twitch. Joker literally gets raped by like a bunch of cops in his prison cell because he wouldn't like shut up or something. And I'm like, what is this? I feel like people weren't kidding when they say this, and I think I'm kind of the same thing as that. I felt like when the first movie came out, they didn't expect people to like it as much as they did, and then they're like, we got the wrong audience liking our movie. We have to like completely ruin the next one and demoralize and destroy this character. It's like they did everything possible. They made him like this little wuss. They made him get manipulated by some chick that was in the jail that barely even like did anything. He literally gets raped, and then spoilers, he even gets stabbed to death by some random inmate at the end of the movie, and it's just like, there you go. They just spit on and pissed on the first movie. It's like, you're not allowed to like it anymore. And it was, I don't know, it was crazy. I have decided not to stay here and go study. And by study, I mean procrastinate till 11 p.m. Pochi, I was talking about the Joker 2 movie. I was not talking about any fetish or anything. I was talking about the Joker 2 movie. Because as you can see here, I'm doing the next person, and he happens to look, he's a clown, and he looks like someone mentioned Joker. I was talking about how abysmally dog crap the Joker 2 movie was, and what they did to the Joker in that movie to like kind of just destroy that character completely and utterly, and just ruin like basically any goodwill. I know he does. And that was like already really bad, but the entire movie just being like a musical and stuff. Oh, you didn't do good. Don't watch it. It's horrible. It's such a bad. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I didn't even want to go waste money on it, but someone dragged me to the theater, so I was like, fine, but I'm not gonna like it. And what was funny was we watched it like, yes, it was a musical. We watched the movie when it was like still very new, like very new out in cinemas, and there was barely anyone in the theater. And halfway through the movie, a bunch of people like got up and left because because it was just so abysmally, like, I'd never seen that ever. I don't know if you've ever had that experience, but the movie was so bad. It was the first time I'd ever seen it. The movie was so bad. People got up halfway through the movie, and there were people literally sitting next to me. There's already only like 20 people in the damn theater to begin with for this movie. And even then, people next to me got up and were like, I'm done, and walked out. I stuck for the entire thing because I paid money for this shit. So I'm gonna stick through and see how this goes. But yeah, it's really, really bad. It's bad. The first movie was good. And then they're like, you're not allowed to like this anymore. So they ruined the second one. I would say, I don't watch a lot of superhero movies. I'm not very into all that stuff, and I don't know enough about all that stuff. But I did watch 2 over the summer. One of them was the Fantastic Four movie, and then another one was the Superman movie. And I'm not gonna lie, the Fantastic Four movie was kind of mid. It was okay. It wasn't anything special, but surprisingly, I really liked the Superman movie a lot. Like, I thought the Superman movie was really well done. I thought it was really compact, neat, and had a good story. The characters all felt really flat. I thought the Superman movie that just came out this summer was actually really well done, but I couldn't say the same for the Fantastic Four movie. The Fantastic Four movie just felt like kind of eh. It felt not really all that great. Smarty Pants? Yes. Wait, hold on. How do I... Shit. Dr. Smarty Pants. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at her! That's Dr. Smarty Pants. That's the first one. All done, finished. Oh! Naked person on my stream. Okay. Ugh. Robert, yes, I was gonna say too that while the Joker 2 movie was abysmal and literally one of the worst movies I've watched, there were other DC movies that came out that and like I said, I'm not a I barely know anything about these things. I'm way more of a weeb, but I watched some of them, and I thought the Batman with Robert Pattinson was also genuinely really, really good. That was a really good movie. I'm excited for the next one. And then, yeah, the new Superman movie was also really good. There are some good ones. I'm surprised. I watched the Batman and I watched Superman, and both of those were really good. But I watched, like, the Fantastic Four movie, and it was just, like, mid. And it's like, oh, DC, for me, seems to be doing better than Marvel. Although, actually, Demon Slayer is doing better than both. Did you see that Demon Slayer made, like, more money than both Superman and the Fantastic Four movies? Which is crazy. The fact that an anime movie made more than the Hollywood like blockbusters, that is like wild to me. It's deserved, but I would have never expected that in a million years. Let me go here and make a new one for let's just do this. Oh shit, no, that's not what I wanted actually. I meant to do this. The weebs be supreming. The weebs be supreming. Does it feel weird, guys, that anime is no longer technically niche anymore? Can I be honest? Part of me doesn't. Part of me liked it when it was still a niche thing. Like, I was always that guy that tried to get my friends or like others in my school to watch like Attack on Titan or Code Geass or Soul Eater. I remember explicitly trying to get like people in my class to watch like Attack on Titan a shit ton. I used to play like that Unity game, the tribute game, a shit ton on our class computers back in middle school. But it feels so weird now that it's just like after the pandemic, there's just so many people that started getting into anime. It feels so odd. It feels weird. It's very weird. It's very weird to see how many people have gotten into it. Dude, I was the one weird kid. I know. What happened? Why are the jocks into... Why are the jocks and popular girls into anime now? What the fuck? What happened? This is not how... There's something off balance here. Something really strange has happened. I don't like it. This is not how this was supposed to go. The world was not supposed to be like this. Boop. That's way too bright yellow. Wait, what time is it? 11:15? How long have I been streaming for? I'll go for a little bit longer. I'll maybe see try if I can find a little bit of finish Mr. Jolly Joe Bean. I do have to go soon because I got some homework to do before my class in the afternoon that I neglected to do. But this is not bad. I know it seems really slow. Like it took me like, you know, an hour and a half to make Dr. Smarty Pants, and it's taking me a bit of time to do this, but I can guarantee you that's really because I'm streaming and talking at the same time. I can guarantee you that once I actually get into the thick of it on my own off stream, that this will be way faster. I remember to hide that I liked it when I got to high school and be bombarded with weird stares when I drew anime girls, and suddenly everyone loves it. Yeah, I know. I used to draw Death the Kid from Soul Eater so much in my notes and stuff like that, and I remember reading Yotsuba when I was younger and stuff. I don't know, it's odd, it's weird. I know, working on stream always makes things so much slower. Yeah, I was so much faster. You should have seen how fast I was with the Saba one and the Connor one that I did, the Sea Dog VA ones. Because I did those, of course, off stream, and I was way faster with those. Even animating them, I was way faster. But it is how it is, you know? This is how the things go. They take a bit longer when you're doing them on stream. That's why I'm not gonna, you know, do all of these on stream, just to save time. Something about this date. I downloaded this what's it called? Like this almost like editing pack from a while ago for Vtubers. Like it just has a bunch of sounds, songs, like video edits, green screen things, stuff like that. Just so like when you make those like YouTube videos and shorts, you can have a bunch of stuff ready for you, which was really helpful for me. But in the songs, one of them was this Daisy Circuit one. And I've now grown attached to it. I keep using the Daisy Circuit song. It's pretty good. I like the Daisy Circuit song. I used to draw big anime titties. I still do. Yo, big anime titties. My timeline recently on X has started to get more anime art onto it, which is nice. I've seen a lot of like, maybe it's because I keep giving likes to it, but I keep getting like Marine Kitagawa from Dress Up Darling on it, and I'm like, hell yeah, hell yeah, dude. Marine, damn. I need more Jinx though. Jinx, that's not an anime though, so that doesn't really count. But I need Jinx too from League of Legends. I have this big ass like statue on my desk of Jinx from Arcane that cost like $200 fucking. It was a good use of my money. And then I have another smaller one that I got on Christmas from a friend. I like Jinx though. Marine, yeah, Marine is great. I still need to actually finish Dress Up Darling. I haven't done so, but it's great. Marine. I could, yeah, if I were Gojo, I'd be like, this girl want me for real. I should feel blessed. Well, he does. You know, eventually I think they start to get together or something. But Marine is great. That was the right hand. Is that the right hand that I did there? That's the left hand. Dumbass. Left hand. Who are anime babes, guys? Anime babes? Give me anime babes. I remember, dude, I played recently, semi-recently, I played Roblox or something on stream, and I've had a Roblox account since like 2012 or some shit. So I've had it since like I was really young. And what was funny was I was doing it on stream, and I was like, I wonder what my old games that I played were, because I had played so little of it since I was a little kid that I was able to scroll back to my like recently played games and went back to like a decade ago, and one of them was like this Asuna game from SAO from Sword Art Online. I was like, oh, so I guess I was really into Asuna when I was younger. It's kind of funny, and the game was literally nothing. You loaded it in, it was just a few statues of this Asuna made in like shitty Roblox from 2012, and there was nothing else. It was just in this big plane, and there was no game. It was just that. I was like, why the fuck did I play this? Yeah, wish I was Marine and get a BF like Gojo. That makes me cosplays and supports everything I do. I need to be the Gojo to the... Well, I can't make cosplays though. Shit, so I guess I already fucked that up. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, I need to find a Marine. And she's like, oh, Snail Pirate, make me this cosplay. And I'm like, here you go. Wait, no, she's like, oh, Snail Pirate, make me this this Jinx cosplay from League of Legends. I'm like, oh, here you go. And it's like, oh, Snail Pirate, now that you made me this Jinx cosplay from League of Legends, do you want to do it in this cosplay? And I'm like, that would be my response. I start coughing uncontrollably. Goodness gracious, right arm upper with damn. I used to play Bloxburg, a Roblox made since 2016. What? Right arm, oh fuck, right arm upper. My account is older than yours. My account is older than yours. But yeah, no, 2016 is still 9 years ago actually now. That's almost a decade. God. Oh no, 2016 is almost a decade ago. Dude, we're getting old. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, really? I don't know what I used to with. All right, see, like it wasn't just Arcane though. Like I like Arcane, although the second season was a little bit, but I had played League of Legends back in like 2013. I made an account in like 2013, and one of the first characters I played and I was like diehard for was Jinx. But I suck at the game, so I don't play it often. But I do like Jinx the most of the characters. She was the one I played the most. That is not... What am I doing? I'm so like distracted. I'm not even doing the right things. Right arm lower. That's what the right one is. And then put that there. Okay. Actually, so if I'm gonna change the colors on this, it needs to be this specific yellow that I already did for his torso, which is this one. And then go here, do that, and then right arm lower will be that skin color he has. Where is his fucking head? I want this color. Epic. Then I go down to right arm lower. Boom. Epic. Sorry, I'm distracted. No, you're not. Don't even be silly. Don't even be silly. This is just the nature of streaming. This is just the nature of streaming. You got chat and you want to talk to chat while you're doing shit. I mean, most of the time that's why people either do just chatting streams or they do game streams or they do art streams. They usually don't even talk to chat that much. But I like talking to chat. Chat is my friend. Tried to play LOL too, but it was so confused. Yeah, LOL is it's like, it's not, you know what sucks too? It's they have a tutorial for League of Legends, but I think unironically the tutorial they have for League of Legends, like the official one in the game, is among one of the worst tutorials for a video game I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I've played the game, so I know how to play the game, and I've seen what the tutorial teaches you, and it's actually unironically one of the worst things I've ever seen. It teaches you nothing. It does not teach you how to play the game at all. It is completely asinine what it does. It does not teach you any of the thing that you have to do. It's just completely dog crap. It's so bad. It's not a good tutorial. Silly is my second name. What? I thought your second name would be V, and then your last name would be Rock. Get it? Because Bochi, okay. I just saw diamond and bronze, and like, hey, what do I do? Yeah, I suck at the ranked too. The highest I've gone was bronze, but I don't play that much ranked. And to be fair, I hadn't played for so long, so that's not. I only started playing ranked League of Legends literally this year, so that doesn't really count. And then I haven't even played a ranked game in like months. So if I like, I could maybe even make that a stream like series where I just like try to get as high of a rank as possible in League of Legends. But the problem is if I do that, you guys might get a stream eventually of me just like killing myself alive. Because that's horrible. I don't want to play that many ranked games. Although I was thinking of doing Marvel Rivals, because there was a Marvel Rivals tournament for Luminara recently, which I did not get to be a part of because I just could not find a team for the life of me. There were, I guess, a lot of problems with it after the fact. There was like a bunch of cheating and stuff like that, and they had to address it and everything, which is pretty crazy. But they said they're fixing that for the next one, and they're going to do another tournament for that in like November. So I kind of want to do that. Left arm upper, but I would need to find a team. So, and I would also have to, you know, play the damned game again because it's been a minute since I actually last played it. So I would be a disservice to my team if I played like dog crap. Boop, 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 boop. Left arm. Arm. Lower. Add close. Paste it here. Peachy. I play Overwatch. I used to play so much Overwatch when it first came out. In 2016, I played so much damn Overwatch on my stupid piece of crap laptop. I played like almost every single day that summer. It was actually kind of insane. To be fair, I was like 15 at that time, so I didn't have like I didn't even have a summer job, so I could afford to just like play that the entire summer and just not care. It's actually kind of fun. And then I played it until like basically their first anniversary, and then once like that full year 365 days came around, I basically stopped playing, and I haven't touched Overwatch pretty much ever since. And they've made a lot of changes to that game that I hate, so I don't really like Overwatch at all anymore. Who do you main? I played mostly Tracer and Junkrat. I think I remember. I think I played those two the most. Tracer and Junkrat. Junkrat was just so much fun to play, and it was super easy. And then Tracer was also pretty fun to play, and also I found her hot, so that also helped. Not even, nope, never installed or played Overwatch 2. Not even for a single second. So I legit don't even know what the hell is in that game. Straight up, I've never played it. But I've seen some of the characters from it. I saw like Kiriko. Oh, so you're a twink. I'm very tall and skinny IRL. If that has anything to do with it. Overwatch 2, I never played, but I have seen like Kiriko, and that's like it. And I thought Kiriko was also attractive, but she wasn't attractive enough for me to want to install that game again. So I was like, I'll look from far away and admire you from far away instead. Juno is literally me without glasses. Oh yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, I do know some. I know some of the. Okay, so I've seen Juno as well. Juno's like the space girl. Is she like... I don't play the damn game, so I literally don't even know. Is she Chinese or is she like... I think she's Chinese, right? She's not Korean. I know Kiriko is Japanese. And then Diva is Korean, but Diva's one of the OGs. So I know that. She is Martian. Martian? What the fuck? What? Nani? Also, what the fuck am I doing with this? Why? His arms are so screwed up because of the Saba thing I did earlier. I don't think they're in the right place at all. She is from... Oh, the planet. Shit, Mars. Oh! She's from Mars. Yeah, but she's not like an actual alien, is she? Unless I don't know. I thought she had like an actual like ethnicity, and then she was also happened to be born on Mars. I thought she's straight up like an actual alien that just happens to look human. What about Winston? He's monkey. He's monkey. The Winston's the one thing. I love Winston. I never even played him that much, but I love Winston. That's like the one good thing that Overwatch has brought to us in this world. We have Winston. Ugh. Where are the legs? I'm just gonna grab these, dude. Technically, yes, she is an alien. I see. I see. Yeah, Winston is the monkey boy. Winston, my beloved. Everyone loves Winston. Everyone loves Winston. Who doesn't love Winston? If you don't like Winston, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. It's funny though, I never actually played him that much. I played him like barely any, so I'm like a fake fan. He's just funny. He's just giant monkey. Okay, this is a little bit, let me see, can I do, oh, yeah, his arms are fucking out of whack there. And then, I still have to fix this a little bit, both for, Dr. Smarty Pants and for Jolly Joestar here, I fucked up the arms, because I was trying to get the things from Saba, but I had already keyframed it, so it's a little bit out of whack, so I'll fix that after stream. But that's kind of Jolly Joestar right there, the clown. So I think he's okay for now. I'm just gonna make a little group for this now, and I'll fix both of these a little bit later. Let me just do Jolly. I don't know why that word came to my head, creamed. Someone said creamed earlier, or I said creamed earlier, and I think it just like did a loop around my head and was waiting for its time to come back out of my mouth, and it just happened to be that time. I don't know why. The gap on the shoe line art. Phobia at the mouth. Wait, there's a gap. Wait, hold on, can I do this? You're not even gonna see some of this other shit. It's so like tiny, you won't even see it. Especially when they're walking around with all the 100 other VTubers, you won't even notice. You won't even notice. Okay, anyways, let's see. So we got Dr. Smarty Pants. We got this Jolly Joestar. We got, I guess we got Sea-Dog VA. And his arms are now fucked. Oh, okay, now they're fixed here when it's the actual animation. I don't know why that was like that there. And then we got Saba. Not bad. I think that's okay for now. It's a slightly shorter stream. It's just two and a half-ish hours, but I got a lot of you. Ah!
My Fiori just followed.
My Fiori, I love you. Thank you for the follow. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. How you doing, my Fiori? Wow, you even have the little hornet thing. You even have the little hornet thing. Holy shit. My Fiori, I think I'm gonna probably, like a little bastard, end stream semi-soon. Are you one of the ones that want to be in South Park as well? Or did you just happen to follow me? Were you one of the VTubers? Everything looks really good. Thank you, Desirada. I appreciate it. I was wondering what some people have like next to their names on the chat here. You have a sub-temper thing. Yes, yes, I saw your post. So, did you also reply to the OG post? Because if you did, then you're guaranteed that spot now. You are guaranteed that spot. I just have to find your name amongst the sea of hundreds of others that said something. You did? You replied to the OG post? Then good, Gucci. You're good. You're in. You're in. Don't worry. There weren't like there weren't like 100 people in here being like, I want in, I want in, I want in. So you got here in a good amount, yeah, in a good time. I think right now what I have is I had 34 before stream for people that are in that I created a list of, and now I think with the amount of people that came to stream today and said I want in, I think I have around, how many of that? That was like maybe 10 people. So I think maybe around 44, I think, people I have on a list now. I think that's about accurate. I think I have about 44 to 45 people on my list of people. And every time I stream, you know, if someone comes in and they say that they want in and they reply to the OG post, they'll get in. And then if no one else replies, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through the list of people that replied to the OG post and just pick and choose. I already picked a lot of the bigger, more popular VTubers to begin with, but they didn't, you know, end up being 100 people. It still was only like a few, so there's plenty of room for all the small guys. I'm sorry that I don't really have it's okay. So long as you have like something that I can work off of, then that's okay. If you have anything that I can just work off of, that's fine. There are some people that were even like pre-debut VTubers, and that's a-okay. So long as I have something. So long as I have something. I actually really like how this one came out, especially the hair. Ah, that's so cute. Okay, anyways, I think that's gonna probably do it for now. I am gonna stream again tomorrow. However, it is not gonna be working on this thing. Tomorrow is going to be playing Zenless Zone Zero for the first time, because I reacted on my second channel to all the character trailers, but I have not played the damned game yet. So I'm going to play it for the first time tomorrow, around the same time again, like 9 a.m. EST, and do that for like 3-ish hours. And then, yeah. And then after that, I don't know, I'll probably stream sometime over the weekend, either Saturday, Sunday, and do maybe a little bit more work again. And after that, we'll see what happens. We'll see. If the pics are okay, what I send it, then all should be good. Yeah. I don't know if anyone's DM'd me anything yet. I don't think anyone's DM'd me anything yet. Yeah, after stream, if you have anything that you need to DM me, just DM me. My DMs are open. Just please don't send your big, fat, juicy schlong. I will appreciate it, but it's not what I want right now. The Gooner bait? Yeah. Zenless Zone Zero, the Gooner game, guys. The Gooner game. It is kind of fun. It does look a lot of fun. It has like sort of that Devil May Cry style of combat, which I love games like Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising. You almost ended your schlong? Well, don't be shy. You can still send. I get like just 100 pictures of people's dicks, and that would be bad. It would be funny though. It would make me laugh. There should be a message from me, but don't worry, nothing to see. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure that after the stream I update the list of all the people that replied. And yeah, this was a very successful stream. I think this was really my most successful. Like I said, I'm also among you guys. I am a very small VTuber as well, so I know how it feels. I'm also very, very small. You know, I don't even have 200 followers on here. But today I think was my most successful stream. I had a lot of you guys come in. I even got some, you know, not just a bunch of followers, but even some subs. I appreciate that massively, like you wouldn't imagine. And yeah, I hope that I'm able to get this done by the end of the month. And if not, you'll see this video in the game early November. And I think even that should probably do. I mean, if the damn promo post got 100,000 views on the X, I think the final thing should do pretty well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm kind of just yapping. So yeah. Oh, and also if you want, you can join my Discord. There's a pinned thing. Okay, let me see. Where's my shit? Where's my fucking shit? Yeah. I need to turn off my stupid music. Okay, there we go. Okay, enough yapping. I'm gonna go. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.